It's 7 a.m. Tom wakes up and yarns with defeat in his voice like he does every morning. Getting out from his little cozy cocoon, he sits up and slips on his cozy slippers. He walks over and opens his blinds for his room to be blasted with light like an atomic bomb has just went off. Tom does his daily routine. He brushes his teeth, takes a shower, and gets dressed for the day. Tom decides to eat something quick for breakfast, so he walks over to his counter and makes himself a bowl of cereal. He makes his way from his kitchen to his living room with just a few short steps passing his hallway to get to his bedroom. Tom sits down, turns on the TV when he suddenly hears running in the hallway. He stands up instantly like he was a puppet on strings and rushes over to his hallway with curiosity in his step. But when Tom peeks down the hall, there is no one there. He goes further into oblivion when there's a noise behind him. He does a 180 and no one's there again. It's almost like he could feel the eyes towering over him. Tom turns around slowly and is faced by a demon of some sort with a distorted face that looks as if it was part beast and part zombie. Tom was shot with fear and couldn't budge at all. Then the figure reaches out with dusty bones, placing its hands gentle around Tom's cold face. With a firm grip around Tom's head, it yanks his head in a pull and push motion, using his head to break his rib cage. One of Tom's ribs pierced his heart and Tom lets out a faint whimper before collapsing. Tom wakes up, jumps out of bed, and realizes he was just dreaming. Feeling relieved, he yarns with defeat in his voice like he does every morning. Getting out from his little cozy cocoon, he sits up and slips on his cozy slippers and opens his blinds for his room. But something didn't feel right. No. Something wasn't right. Tom had a feeling like something was missing. Tom walks to his bathroom with shattered feet. He brushes his teeth, looks in the mirror and leans down to spit out the foam and toothpaste that was in his mouth. After watching it pour down the drain into the unknown, Tom lifts his head and sees the demon standing behind him in the mirror. Tom instantly freezes and turns around slowly due to fear, but turns and sees nothing there. A growling voice rang coming from the ceiling of the bathroom, but before Tom could even look up, the demon drags him up. Tom could hear his own neck crunching as the figure feeds off the fear of Tom, and in an instant the figure implants its teeth into Tom's head, and drops his body to the ground with a pool of blood oozing out of his head.